How's it going? So today I want to do an unboxing video. They seem to be really popular. So today I want to talk about the adapter cap. So this is one I just got the other day. I ordered one. I've got one already. I've got one that's kind of that color where I've been using for about a year. It's fantastic. I really enjoy it. But I've ordered another one in bright orange because the surf ski regulations here in South Africa require that you wear a bright hat. And also I think it's a really good idea. A bright hat's going to get you rescued in case of trouble. A bright life jacket's all well and good, but if you're swimming, that life jacket's underwater and it's all going to come down to the hat. So today I thought let's just run through what's going on with this adapter hat. So let's have a closer look. You can see it's kind of got this beekeeper vibe going on. It's not just any old hat, it's a massive hat. So the first question is, why the hang would you want to wear something like this? Well, for me it's really simple. As I say, I'm getting older. Sun exposure through my life has been tremendous. It just accumulates, and as a paddler, I'm in the sun almost every single day. So that damage is just accumulating day after day after day. Now, sun creams are awesome. I use a lot of sun cream, but at the same time, sun creams are getting into the oceans. I know it's been linked to coral bleaching on the Great Barrier Reef. And there's factors in there in that sun cream that are maybe not that great. And at the end of the day, nothing's going to be a better sun protection than a full-on barrier, something like this. So for me, that's what it's all about. I'm willing to look a little odd, but get the protection. And something that's really been working for me is I've done races, 3-4 hour long races with sun cream on and a normal hat, and I still get that exposure feeling at the end of the race. The next day, I feel like I've been in the sun. I'm not burnt, there's no sign of damage, but I can feel it. So I've done similar length races wearing the adapter hat and the adapter cap. And the next day I absolutely felt fine. So there's no question in my mind that this physical barrier is so much more effective than sun cream. So not discounting sun cream by any means, you've got to use it. I use both actually. I still stick sun cream on because you get glare bouncing around from all over the place. But definitely this physical barrier is what it's all about. So why is this thing called the adapter cap? Well, pretty interesting. If we flip it over, first of all, we can kind of see down there that we've got SBS 50, quick dry, a whole bunch of features down here that's really cool. But that is really what it's about. You can wear this cap in many, many different ways. Now, its most effective way is full mask, full cover, but you can wear it a whole bunch of different ways. So let's figure out, let's have a look and see what's going on in here. So let's open this thing up and see what we got. Okay, first of all, it's made from what I think is called bird's eye fabric. So it's made from the same kind of material as most running vests and athletic vests are made from. It's kind of this bird's eye material. So it's stretchy, it's breathable. It'll probably start stinking if it gets sweat on it. I'm using it in the water all the time, so that's not really a factor. So obviously this particular one's high vis, it's bright orange. I like that there's a dark color underneath here, so that's going to absorb some of the light. So when I'm wearing it, it's going to reduce some of the glare on my face and my eyes, and probably reduce the glare onto my face in terms of sun exposure as well. So that's pretty cool. The little band in here seems to have a sponge in it. So I think it says that it has a built-in sweat band. So that must be it. This is the built-in sweat band. It says it's antibacterial, and reducing body odor. So that's they've obviously impregnated this cloth with something to make it look a little bit better. It's also an oversized peak. That distance, your hat, if you're wearing it, this peak distance is much bigger than a normal cap. So you're getting a lot more shade on your face as it goes. We've got looks like breathable vents on the side of the hat to let the heat out. So on that note, as I say, I've been wearing this thing for about a year now. Not this particular one, as you've seen, it's brand new. And I don't actually get too hot in it. And one of the tricks, in Cape Town, we've got the Atlantic Ocean, it's ice cold. So if I actually wet this before I put it on, it actually keeps me cooler than a normal hat because I've got this ice cold water sitting around my head, cooling things off. So it works really well for that. But even though when I don't do that, yes, I'm hotter than if I don't wear a hat. But the trade-off is I'm getting this fantastic sun protection. So anyway, we've got 4 pretty large vents spread around the hat. I've got a webbing strap here to change it for different sizes, and unless you've got a really tiny head, in fact I don't think anyone is going to find this cap doesn't fit. You can adjust it. It is a big hat, that's the whole idea, so we've got to get past that. This is not a fashion item. You're not going to look you're going to look pretty odd wearing it, but sun protection, guys, that's where it's at. Got a bungee thing here, so you can use this to tie the hat on, although not necessary in the way I normally wear it, but you can also use this to tie up this fabric behind. And then we've got this, the draping part of it that sits over your neck. So let's have a look at how we can use it. So first of all, you can just use it. That goes, there we go. So you can wear it kind of like that. That's standard. I'm still getting sun exposure here on the side and whatnot, but it is hanging over my ears. My ears are protected. So that's an interesting factor while I wear this, is normal caps, your ears stick out. We normally forget to put sun cream on them. And the tips of the ears are hell of a vulnerable, tips of the nose, lips. And remember, skin cancer doesn't arrive where you got burnt. It can happen anywhere. And sometimes the sun exposure doesn't even result in skin cancer. It can trigger other types of cancers as well. But these are the vulnerable spots as well. So I love that the ears are caught with this. So that's nice. So that's the one way I'll wear it. But if I'm going to bother wearing something like this, I'm going to wear it properly. So for me, that means I actually pull my head inside and I let it hang down. So now I've got full protection everywhere, the side, ears, everything. And you've got a little rubber, cinch cord here, so you can cinch this thing up a little bit higher and actually get your face protected. So you'll see it's all the way down my back, my neck's completely protected. My neck's completely protected, and if you heard that, and my face is exposed. Is only in my face is exposed, should I say. So that gives me pretty good protection. This is how I wear it most of the time. So number one, I'm high vis with the orange hat, and I'm getting a lot of protection. So no, it's not sexy. But I wasn't sexy to start with, so we can't really, that horse had long since bolted. So it's one way to wear it. Yes, it's a bit warmer, but as I say, if you dampen this down, if you make it wet, it's fantastic. Plus it's tied on already. If I get hit out on the ocean, it just falls back like that, and it's really, really simple just to pull it back on again. So it works as a nice tie down as well. How else can you wear it? Well, it is called the adapter cat, so let's figure it out. You can actually pull the fabric back through that tie down and kind of turn it into a bit of a ponytail type vibe. And then it's kind of a more of a traditional cap now, obviously the oversized peak, and this is pulled out of the way. What else have we got here? So there's a couple of different options. I'm not going to run through them, and you can figure out how it works. But anyway, this works really well for me. I wear it anytime I'm in the sun, kind of between the hours of 9 o'clock in the morning and kind of 5 o'clock at night. That's going to depend on the seasons and where you're based. Having said that, if the sun's up, even first thing in the morning or sunset, there's still dangerous rays coming through. But definitely the more overhead the sun is, the more hectic it is. So this is my go-to hat, and keeps the sun off. It's high vis. And you can actually pick up one of these on durbansurfski.com. I think it's 650 Rand and 100 Rand for shipping. That's local in South Africa. If you're international, we can send to you as well overseas. This is an Australian originated product. We'll have to talk about the shipping costs for that, but probably a couple of 100 Rand, a couple of dollars to ship overseas. So if you're interested in grabbing one of these, durbansurfski.com, click over to the shop, look for the adapter cap. We've got a host of different colors out there. You might have to just check in with us if you're looking for a specific color. But it works really well. I don't get too hot. I really feel better after wearing it. I'm looking after my skin, and it's high vis. And definitely keeps the woman at bay as well for you men if you're wearing hats. Women, I don't think this will keep the men at bay because you know what men are like. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.